Sty, with Arya
Yes.
from Skindred.
Hello.
We're doing this for PlanetMosh.com. So, here we go. Welcome to the Tiv.
Thank you very
Welcome
much.
to North Wales.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome at all. First impressions of the venue?
Well, we've been here before. We played here in about 2005.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you had that familiar whiff of, you know, whatever happened in 2005. I can't remember much of it, but I remember it was a good night. People drank, like yourself. It was great. It was a good time. Yeah, so coming back in, it was just like, okay, cool, we're here.
Well, for me, it's just obviously one of my favourite bands. But there's been some big bands here. You've got Oasis, Guns N' Roses, Radiohead,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Led Zeppelin.
It's got like the history, isn't it?
Oh, it's right. Amazing history. Goldie looking chain.
I mean, it's got some history, but then you say Goldie looking chain.
Life of Ryan. Life of Ryan. Are you doing something with them next year?
No, we did something with them played a show with them in Mallorca. Yeah, we're all big fans of that band.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we played a show with them and we spoke about doing some other things. I think it'd be fun if we did.
Yeah. Bit of metal history for you.
Yes.
The only time, well, the one time they've ever played here,
Yeah.
my band supported them.
No way.
Yeah.
When was that?
Back 94, I think. River Runs Red was out.
Yeah.
Because we'd never heard them. The next day we went out and we actually bought the tape cassette.
Great.
Oh, it was
What's the
fantastic.
name of your band?
Well, the band at the time was called Flood. Didn't really do a great deal. We had a support social wicked Joe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
So did you just watch them when they came in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're mates with them.
Hey?
We're mates with them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I played drums for Wicked Joe a few times.
Oh, right.
Yeah, when they opened up Brad's Cooper.
Things you don't know, things you're finding out. Yeah. So far, live reviews. I believe you tear up little arseholes everywhere you play. I think that's putting it bluntly.
I mean, we try our best, you know, we don't want anyone to bleed, but try and invoke the feeling of the best time ever.
For you, how does this tour compare to previous tours?
I mean, this tour is literally, you know, there's a phrase in the UK of the toilet tour. You know what I mean? Where it's like basically tiny little venues, they call them the toilet rental. I don't know where that came from, but all these venues are like venues that we all played, like when we first started the band. So things like Bedford, Swansea, and they're towns that not every band goes to. Like you mentioned, Life of Agony played there in 1994, Zeppelin, and then to come back, I mean, not comparing ourselves to those bands, but we played this venue a long time ago, and most of the places on this tour have been places that we played early on in the band's career, and to go back and do them and pack them out, it's satisfying, you know what I mean? Because we did April, which was our big headline tour. We did Brixton Academy, Manchester Academy, and then to come back and do these small venues, intimate venues, it's a totally different vibe. Because, you know, turn up to those big venues, you've got a truck full of shit, you know, loads of lights, loads of gear. It was like, this is just bare bones. It's just a band. That's it. There's no gimmicks.
Sometimes it's the best way.
I think so, yeah. I think so too. And like doing it like this means that it's unforgiving. If you suck, the crowd, you see the whites of their eyes. You know, there's no smoke to hide behind. There's no lights. It's really raw. And I think if I was a fan of our band, which I am, but if I was a fan going to a show, I'd love to see it in this environment. You know, the festivals, and then you can something like this. Just everything in between.
What brings on to the next question? You've played all these huge festivals, 80,000 people. Didn't you play to 500,000 people?
Yeah, it was rad.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, what brings you back to these gigs? What makes you think, right, I want to go back there and do this more?
I think it's just the simple fact that we're a band that's doing this journey all the time. It's this gradual incline. It's never been up, it's never been down, it's always been this gradual incline. And the reason I think for that is because you give back to the people that want to see you. That's essentially it. And so, for me, it's like when I was younger, you know, we would see, I saw Def Leppard play in Exeter Uni as a special gig, you know, in front of 600 people. And the next day they did Sheffield Don Valley Stadium. But they were doing this thing, and like for me, it's doing that gig every night for a few weeks to people that would see us at Brixton Academy or Manchester Academy, and then they get a chance to see all these smaller venues. I think it's, you know, it's cool talking. It's cool. It's good for us. It keeps us on our toes as well. You know, musically.
Oh, it's just
great.
When I found out you were playing, I couldn't believe it. We only live like 5 minutes down the road.
Well, there you go.
They leave you coming here. Honestly, it was just like that.
I started timing.
You know, so when you're at all these big festivals, is anyone when you're backstage, anyone who goes, stay over there, I've got got to go and get a photo.
Yeah, all the
Got to go
time.
and see
Every
him.
single time we do a festival. If you see Benji, our singer, he's literally combing backstage, getting photos with all his favourite artists every single time. Whether it's the guy from Korn, Chino from the Deftones, you know, Dee Snider. You know, I'm just thinking of people we've met recently, and you know, there's always people that you want to go and chat to. I mean, during this summer, met Mike Patton, had a photo with him. I didn't usually do the photo thing, but I was like really drunk. I was like, fucking hell. And we actually had a chat, and it was really cool. So, yeah, all the time.
Brilliant.
You've got to grab these opportunities, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is a privilege
I
what we do. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And does anyone do it to you?
Yeah, fucking great. Yeah, they do it every now and again. But it's weird because you can sort of. This is how most people must feel. But you can sort of feel it, because you feel people. If you're talking to someone and you've got someone just hovering in the peripherals, if you knew them, they would just come straight in. If you don't know them, they're just hovering there, waiting for like to be polite. And that's usually I can have a photo or something like that. It's cool. It's great, but you can tell. And so when I'm hovering around Mike Patton, like waiting for him to finish his conversation, he must have the eyes like, okay, this is about to happen. Hey! Game face.
Brilliant. Well, I didn't hear it until 2014. That I just stumbled across Sky Arts.
Oh, that's great though.
And they were playing, the download.
Oh, cool.
Festival Warning. Obviously the Newport Helicopter.
Yeah.
And then, I think it was March 15, he toured of Steel Panther. We went to the Apollo, we had no idea who we supported. There was 3 girls on first, wasn't there?
Lounge Kittens, yeah.
That's it, Lounge Kittens, yeah, they were on first.
Yeah, they're nice.
Then you came on, the miss had gone down the bar, and Benji walked out like, fuck, as we found, fuck the beer, get back up here now, that's that fucking band, and you've got a helicopter. You know, so
that's great.
She came back up and it was brilliant.
Oh,
but I didn't hear the one song tonight, I just can't contain myself, because I know everything now.
Oh, great.
I just cannot contain myself, I'll be
Oh, thanks, dude.
right at the front tonight. Really
You're doing a really good job, by the way.
Do you think?
Yeah, great.
The mouth's getting drier and drier.
Yeah. Like a thirsty goat going.
I've got a bag full there, don't know what you need. So to me, everyone in the band has got like this different persona. And to me, when you play, what I've seen you do on YouTube, it's more of a show. It's not a concert, it's not a gig, to me it's a show.
Yeah, it's exactly what
Everyone
it is.
plays their part.
Yeah, of course, that's exactly what it is. It's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to, it's supposed to be inclusive. It's supposed to be us giving it to the audience giving it back. You know, it's like channeling the energy. I know it sounds like cheesy and stuff, but if you play in front of an empty room, we're still going to perform the way we perform, but the energy won't be the same as if you're playing in front of people, because you get that energy back from the people. So, you know, it's all about having fun at the end
My
of the
little
day,
girl,
you know.
got a little girl, she's 9. She's absolutely
Is she?
adorable. She's coming tonight.
Is she? Oh,
yeah,
great.
she's coming tonight. And Rocky the owner said he'll put her on the balcony where we walked up.
Oh, great. Well, there
And
you
I thought
go.
that'd be good. We
Oh,
haven't told her
that's
yet. She'd be so made up.
Oh, make sure we say hello to her.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
She'll love it, yeah. She will really love that. In regard to set list,
Yes.
I know a lot of bands sort of do the same thing, or they do the first few songs the same. Do you tend to mix it up, or
When we're on
have you got
tour,
some-
it's pretty set. To be fair, I like the idea of, as you know, playing an instrument in the band anchors Benji. Benji is different every night, and they're in interludes that are different. But the core songs are the same, so we can anchor him. It gives him the opportunity to try things out with the audience. And I like to be on a comfortable autopilot, so I know what's happening and I can enjoy that. I think there are lots of bands I know that change set list each night, which I totally get, but I think for us we're not really that kind of band. I think it's, we give the core of the set. There are things that are, like I say, change in between, but he's so random, he's going to do what he's going to do, and you've just got to go with it. But the core songs, as they are very much the same. You know, when we change from tour to tour, obviously. And this tour is, you know, you've got a couple of oldies in there this time, you know, which I think is good, putting a few older songs in there. And you're touring big tunes, there's, you know, there's a few songs off the new record. And, you know, I think they're only playing one song off the new record, which is weird because that used to be a big part of the set 3 years ago. But now that record is almost, you know, 10 years old. Or 9 years old or however. It's like,
Crazy.
it's like you've got an hour and a bit to play, you can't play everything. And the way I look at it is you want to play the songs people, like yourself, you go, right, okay, well I only heard the one song and I went on YouTube, you're going to look at the songs that are on YouTube or your top Spotify songs, so you try and do that. That's what we try to do anyway. You know.
So that brings up the next question. Is there any old songs that you don't like playing, but you feel you have to because the crowd want to hear it?
Very good question. No, I love everything.
I'm only asking some of these questions are how I used to feel when I was in bands. There was some stuff that I used to hate playing, but we used to have to mainly used to have to play it to fill a set.
Well, this is what I was going to say. I think nowadays, because we choose the songs out of an 18-year career and 7 records. I think on Babylon when we started, we always joke about it. We were opening up for Korn in America. We had 20 minutes a night, 2 months, and you play the same 5 songs. But it was the only album we had. And so you were getting sick of those really quickly, because it was the only album we had, and you weren't able to play anything else. And then, by the time you get to your 3rd record, you can mix the set up a little bit. So, no, not really. I think the set list we're doing at the moment, I really enjoy. Everything's a banger. There's things that are missing that I think we could put in, but in putting them in, you're sacrificing something else. And sometimes I think it's cool that if you play a show and you know the crowd are going to walk away going, I wish they played that. I quite like that. Does that come again? Does that come again?
Definitely, yeah.
We play the same ones every time we do them, so
Last night, did some homework on YouTube, and I came across Rude Boys for Life.
Oh yeah,
didn't know anything about it, right? And I found it really honest, informative. I thought it was quite moving. Benji was talking about his upbringing, and Dan about his mum when he was in America. It was a really good insight, I thought, into the band. Good. Honest insight into the band. Good. Thinking about the issues you touched on, the drinking, the panic attack. What are you doing different now on tour?
I think life has changed now. I think you're doing this for a long time now. Back then it was still really new. So I was 24, 25. Yeah, 23, 24. We were like, 3 of us were young. And I think we were just literally going, well, I was anyway, I don't know when the next going to be here. I don't know when the next going to be in Vegas or the next going to be in these places, so you just go hard. I think now it's like, I don't go back, I don't go back. I don't care so much. It's like you think about it, it's not the experience of playing, it's more about where you are in the world. I think that, I tended to go really hard wherever we were, because I'd be like, it's such a gift, and you don't know when you're next going to be there, and I was always like, And so now it's a bit like, if I want to stay on the bus and not have a drink, I'll just stay on the bus and not have a drink. And I learned very quickly after that, it was when you play in a band, it's the crowd's Friday night, Saturday night, every night. But for me, it's a Monday. I can't be drinking or doing what I want to do or partying when it's Monday, Tuesday, Sunday. It's like, even if the guy in the crowd has gone, come on man, fucking hell, they hype you up. Anytime you play a gig, you go out there and talk, let me buy you a beer, let me do this, let me do that. Back then, you're like, yeah, doesn't matter. Now it's like, do you know what? I'm alright, thanks. Maybe later. So I mean, it's cool though. You still want to have party, you still want to party and have a nice time, but just to take it a bit more easy. Plus, we were touring way more. We were touring so hard then. I didn't go home for 6 months. In America, we were in America and just stayed out there. And so we just literally jumped on tour to tour, and that was how it was for like 3 years, just touring America, non-stop. And then it was come back here. Obviously, you can't do that in England. You can't do that in Europe. You can do it for a month at a time, and then you've got to leave it. In America, you can literally just keep going around. Do one tour. 3 months later, you're back at the beginning, but you can do the same run all the way around and hit all these different places. It's so big. And so there are bands that we know that never toured here, or never did. Like we took this band Breaking Benjamin, they just started coming over here, and they were friends of ours over there. We were touring them in like 2003, 2004. They just stayed in America for the last 15 years, never came over. They did just now. It's like, it's just a big place.
So what's the first thing you do when you get home? You have this massive tour, you get home, what's the first thing you do? Catch up on Collie, EastEnders?
Straight to cat.
You've got a dog as well,
I've got a cat. Straight to cat. Nice time with a cat. Put my comfy clothes on. Put my clothes in the wash until occasionally a bird. Because you feel like you want to burn your clothes at the end of the tour, because you've been wearing them all the time, just like burn the clothes. And then yeah, just relax really. I like Bake Off. Yeah, a little bit. My wife got me into Bake Off this year, which was really relaxing. I watched The Apprentice last night, which was lovely. Bit of TV, bit relaxing.
I'll be getting into The Apprentice, I'll be honest. Yeah,
I love The Apprentice. I like going out to eat a lot, going out to restaurants, relaxing. Yeah, it's good. The first thing is usually stroke the cat and put the comfy clothes on. Boring stuff.
Is it good to get home?
It's always good to get home. It's always good to get home. I mean, I'm not dissing this place, but sitting on a sticky sofa and wiping the beer off you. I mean, you know, it's like just nice to be home. It's not a diss on where you are, because it's like this everywhere else. It's just you're living in your clothes. I mean, I wouldn't be spread out here in my flip flops and my shorts. You know, you're not sitting in your pants watching TV, are you?
Well, my band played here in was it May? Was it May? And there was some beer spilt on this sofa. I can tell you that. There was some beer spilt on this sofa.
You asked. It was you as well, wasn't it?
I don't know how much long we get. Can we carry on?
Yeah,
So talking about big things.
Yeah.
For me, it's the best thing you've done, I think.
Oh, thank you.
I really do. A bit more mainstream, but I like that.
Yeah.
So was that like a natural progression, or was it?
It was conscious and natural. It was conscious and natural. Yeah. I mean, I think with a band like us, it's it's a double-edged sword. Your uniqueness and your gift as a band and the kind of music we want to play is a double-edged sword. It's the best thing about us, but also the worst thing about us, because you either like it or you don't. I think we're very Marmite. You're either in or you're out. And I think with this, it was like we concentrate on a few elements that make it, I guess, more songy. You know, and everyone's getting older. Everyone wants to do different things. I mean, the main thing about Skindred is you've got 4 people in the documentary all fighting for different things that they think is right. But this is the same thing again. But do you know, I never wrote Metallica, did it? Not saying that we like Metallica, but at one point they were like, I remember on that documentary, A Day in the Life, and they're talking about Bob Rock. He's just going, it's just too much E. Why don't you change? Why don't you change the key? Like, this is the same thing. It's like, why don't we change the tunings? Why don't we change certain things just to open it up and see if it works? I mean, it's an experiment at the fucking end of the day. It's a moment of record, isn't it? It's what you're listening to at the time, how you feel at the time, and it's like, you know, people get really fucking bent out of shape about things like this. It's like, do you know what? It's music to entertain you, to make you feel. If it's not, then fine. But don't go, oh, they've done this, they've done that. It's like, if you're not getting it, it's cool.
I think
Get it on the next one.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
The little girl knows the album word for word.
The shit.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's great.
She loves it. 9 years old. And she absolutely loves it. You know, so
thank you. No, I really enjoyed making
brilliant.
it, and I thought it was, for me, I was really, really proud of it. And I thought
I love that.
Looking forward to more.
Definitely, yeah. But a couple more questions, if you're okay with that,
yeah? Of course.
Videos. I noticed you've got 3 videos off this album. One of them you're in, Machines.
Yeah.
The other 2 you're not.
You did a lyric video.
Yeah, the lyric video.
And That's My Jam, yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you get a say what happens in the videos? Do you get an input?
Yeah, I mean, I directed That's My Jam. Yeah. So
things you learn. I never knew
that.
You know.
That was pretty much all me, which was great. I said to the guys, I got this idea, and I just was allowed to let rip on it. So I just did it, which was great. It was an idea that was pitched to us by a company, and it went differently to how we were expecting it to go. And I think that was the thing that made me want to do it all ourselves. Because I was like, do you know what? You don't know what you're getting yourself into sometimes. It's like music videos. I think early on we just did what we were told in terms of label would have things. I mean, we've always got an input on certain amounts of things, but I think nowadays it's even more important to have, you know, control on your output. So
cool. I'll finish off with some quick questions if that's okay.
Use a bird on the left.
The missus is going to watch this after that.
Oh, sorry.
Well, the video is 2 birds in the video.
Oh, right.
in the subway. I was just going to ask you the one on the left is because she's quite tasty little piece.
Tasty little piece. You're in it. What was it? I can't remember their names.
Anyway, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
We'll edit that one out maybe.
No,
Yeah.
One was called Holly, they were both friends of our PR guy. They're both friends of our PR guy because we were looking for 2 girls to play the part, and he was like, I know these sort of model-y type girls. I just mates bring them along. They're going to look better than me doing it, or Mikey. So just like 2 girls, and yeah, it looked good. It was cool. What's her name? Vaughan and Holly.
There you go, Vaughan and
Thank you
Holly.
very much. They were very good.
Yeah, really good. So yeah, so I've got any plans of a live album?
Yes.
I would love that.
Yes, we have.
I would love
Hopefully.
I like
Live in the Tivoli.
live in the Tivoli.
Live in the Tiv.
I've
We'll see. Do you know what?
Yeah.
A live album has to be right. It has to be done right. You know, we want it to be alive and dangerous. You know what I mean? Kiss Alive. I want it to be like one of those fucking bad boy live albums. I don't want it to be a live album that's a throwaway with some extra thing. It has to be like an event. So it will be something cool if we do it like that. Yeah, like, you know, like I remember those albums, those live albums are live albums that people listen to above the original recordings, I think, and that's what you want. You want something that's like I think the closest one recently is the Pantera, was it 101 Proof? I mean, that's fucking 20 years old, you know, or 25 years old, something like that. That kind of live album where it's like you capture the bits in between the songs, and yeah, I mean, something like that would be cool. Queen live at Wembley.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Video as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The whole thing.
Blu-ray.
Yeah. 4K.
Blu-ray. Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
That's looking really ugly.
All right.
In 4K. Gross.
Couple of quick fire questions
Quick
for
fire out.
you. Exposure of festivals or intimacy of smaller gigs?
Okay, really quick. Intimacy of small gigs is for people that have already liked your band. Exposure at festivals makes more people come to the intimate gigs, so exposure at festivals.
Good answer. Good answer. Number 1 UK album with 2 number 1 singles, or a UK sellout tour?
I had a UK sellout tour, so I'll do the album.
Yeah. Another good answer. Sell out Wembley Stadium. This was actually for Benji really, but sell out Wembley Stadium or sell out Millennium Stadium.
Oh, Wembley. Without a doubt. The other one can fucking whistle.
Saying It Now volume version or Saying It Now Big Tins version?
Big Tings version. Yeah, Big Tings version, because I think it's morphed into something that's bigger than the band. You know, it's morphed. So I think definitely that. I think the first one allowed us to do the second.
Cool. And this one was for Benji as well, but I was a bit like that whether to ask it. Heavy metal or baby metal?
Well, this is answers for Benji. Baby metal.
There you go, that's my interview.
Hey, thank you very much. That was great.